Springboard Hangout is fun-filled, educative, and impactful virtual conversations for young people. Discover and engage success stories and life lessons in the agriculture, agribusiness, and ATVET sectors. Join Comfort Okran on this adventurous and life-transforming journey. This and every Friday at 7 p.m. on Facebook at Comfort Okran A. Catch the repeat telecast on
Turning Point. Yeah, he's a turnaround.
If you're a young person and you want to be a part of our various interventions, call or WhatsApp us on 0308 255 775 or visit www.springboard.com.gh.
The light has come. He's a turnaround.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Springboard Hangouts with Comfort Okran. The Springboard Hangouts, as you know, is your fun-educative program where we have fun and talk about issues that concern us. The Hangouts is brought to you by the Springboard Roadshow Foundation in partnership with the MasterCard Foundation. I hope you enjoyed our recap that we had about the Agrofusion Festival in Kufridua some few weeks back. Last week was a fantastic recap and I hope you enjoyed it. And I would like to say thank you to all the fabulous people in Kufridua for being there. You thronged there in your numbers and it was beautiful. And for the MasterCard Foundation who made it happen, as well as our other partners like Limehouse, Access Human Capital, and Miraki Arts. Thank you, Phage, GPA, as well as Ghana Federation of Disability Organization. We are grateful for making such a beautiful occurrence where we honor people who are making magic, young people especially, who are making magic in the agribusiness and ATVET space here in GH. You know, as part of that program, we honored some 10+1 innovators. So you recollect you saw parts of that. And today I have the privilege to hang out with two of them. Who are these? Emmanuel Twene is the CEO of Quet Farms, and he is in the agri space. And then we have Miss Sampson, who we call Ajwa Agboblushi. I wonder how she got that name. We'll find out. So today is all about agribusiness, and how they intersect. What can we do to make it better for you? So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Ghana grows hope. Plenty day. Welcome back from the break. We are on the Springboard Hangouts with Comfort Okran, and we're looking at not just the Agrofusion Festival, but at two prominent people who were award winners at that program. So, Emmanuel, you were there in Kufridua.
Yeah.
How was it for you?
It was an exciting event. I mentioned somewhere before that I've been on a couple of award schemes and then nominations, but I think this one stood out amongst all of them. In most cases, you know, they'll put the flyers out there, vote for this person, and then, you know, quote and unquote. It's more like a buying the award. But in this case, you identified, you did your own research, identified, and then sorted out the people that you think they're doing something that needs to be recognized. And so it was an exciting moment for us at Ket Organic Farms and Consort. And then we found it a privilege to be part of it.
So when you were growing up, did you always think that Quet Organic Farms becoming, even some form of farming is in your future?
Not at all. Growing up, I liked challenging tasks anyways. So even it kind of informed my decisions of even picking up subjects or courses to do in the secondary school. So I wanted something that is always challenging, that would challenge my intelligence and my thinking. But then agric wasn't part of it at all, because if I was going to consider which wasn't part of it, I was looking at it on a very high class level. But I find myself in this space, and I think so far we're doing our best that we can, and we're taking a day at a time.
Wonderful. So, Elsie, or Adwa Aguglushi, as I love to call you, tell me, how did you find the award scheme?
It was really fun, and I think as entrepreneurs, validation is important, even as human beings. So, for you to go through a program like that, an award like that, and like he said, it's not about ask someone to vote for me. No. Yeah, it was really an honor to know that people sat down, researched about you, got to know what you do, and confirmed, came together and decided that this is someone we need to honor. So Koforidua was amazing, and it's really great. It was amazing.
So tell me, did you also think you become a agribusiness person who is now into, not just the logistics of bringing the food from the farm to people, but what do you do? Did you ever think you'd be doing that?
Well, when we were young, we didn't know entrepreneurship. We knew business,
yes.
Like be a business, businesswoman. So I think from a very young age, I knew I would run a business.
Okay.
But for someone like me who has a graphic design background, I love advertising and all that. I thought by now I'd have my own advertising agency.
Yay!
That's what I thought, that I'll be running a business like that. As for running a grocery delivery service, I have a couple of inspiration, like my mom and everything, but it came in when I was in uni and doing a packaging research. That's when I came across the words grocery delivery. And I felt like, you know what? If this is not being done in Ghana 10 years ago, I can take this challenge upon myself and do this.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, Emmanuel, we have you in production. What kind of production do you do?
Okay, so we do mushrooms, we do snails, we do vegetables. And the vision or the idea came out of we being able to provide for consumers an alternative protein sources as compared to meat, which is a common source of protein that we have here in Ghana. So we're looking at alternatives that consumers could get. And then we also realized that in the days of old, mushrooms and snails were a common thing. However, in our current dispensation, it's more than difficult to find them. And so I needed to do something that would kind of bring this nutritious protein sources back to consumers who would love it, and then also ensure that nature keeps repeating itself or keeps going, so that we wouldn't have a time to come where you mention mushrooms and then unless we generate a picture from AI to show people that this is mushrooms, or we generate a picture of a snail through AI to show to people that this is what snails are. But then we want to ensure that we have it now, in the future, and then the longest future, so that whoever comes after us will be able to see. And then I appreciate it, that there was a time like this when we had these things in abundance in our community, even though now they are not as abundant as before, but still we can have them, we can have access to them. And that is what motivates us to even kind of train a lot of people to go into it, so that we can have a lot of people producing it, farm it, producing it, and then we can always have it in abundance.
By saying that we can have a lot of people producing, that means that there's another aspect of your production that you do. What aspects are you talking about?
We add value to mushrooms by producing kebabs out of it, by producing cookies out of it, by producing teas out of it. The idea is that we want to ensure that a lot of people who want to consume mushrooms, we're able to meet them at their point in need. And so, if you want to have a healthy breakfast, or you want something out of the orthodox way, but you want something natural from your own production to be able to consume as breakfast, we have the tea that you can drop in warm water and then you have it. We have the cookies for kids, for school going kids. So if you want a healthy snack alternative for your kids, then we have the cookies for you, for both children and adults. For events, we are there to meet you. We were here last time where we did a kebab with some participants of the new wine to build the capacity of people living in the area. And we taught them how to do the kebab as well. And then if you want it fresh in your soup, in your stew, we have the fresh mushrooms for you to consume. So we are looking at it from all angles where we can meet consumers at any point of their need. And then we are tackling or looking at from age 5 to the age that God can give you. Everybody can consume our product.
But as he was speaking, I realized that it's everybody who knows where Pet Farms is. And so there's a need for someone to move the things from where the production has been done to maybe closer to the consumer or maybe even to the consumer. I guess that is where, Adjoa, you come into the picture. So tell me, how do you, Adjoa, move that thing that he has produced from his farm closer to us, the consumers? Because we don't know, it's everybody in Ghana who knows where Pet Farms is. So how do you do that? How do you do your craft?
Okay, so at Big Sam's Markets, we say that we help you shop smarter so you can cook faster. Because if you're not shopping smart, it means you're spending 4 hours in the local market. Moving from one place, you're buying rice here and moving 30 minutes to go and buy chicken or something else. But at Big Sam's, all you need to do, either you're sending your lists through our WhatsApp or our very advanced e-commerce platform, where you go and just click and in 10 minutes you're done shopping and receive your groceries the next day. So that's what we do, bringing a lot of people together. Because for what he does, vegetables, there's also another startup food processor who is doing groundnut paste or palm soup base. And it's difficult for them to reach more people. But we bring all these things together and then make sure that you, the customer, don't have to go through any stress, and then we deliver it right to your doorstep. So that's what we do from our end, partnering with the farmers, coming to them, getting the products from the farm, getting the products from the markets, getting the products from the startup food processors, bringing them and packaging them, and then delivering it to the customers at their doorstep. So
you aggregate the foodstuffs, and then I take my phone and then I order online, and then you bring it to me. But how do you know what quantities to order per, time period? Because it's not every time that you can know approximately how many people are going to order from Big Sam's Market.
So we do a next day delivery. So by 8 p.m. every day, we know the number of customers we are going to serve the following day. And then we know the supplies we need for the following day for our customers. We try not to have a lot of waste because we know specifically what we are delivering in a particular day. And then we send it to our customers based on the quantities they've requested for.
I know recently you had the opportunity to take an advantage of one of the MasterCard programs that they have with ABSA. Could you tell us a little bit about it, how that came about and where it has projected you to presently?
I would say it's one of the most impactful things that have happened since our 7 years, actively running the business for 7 years, because it was our first major grant, which we won after 6 years of running the business. Fantastic. And it was at a point where, in entrepreneurship, you're putting in your best. No. You are reinvesting money.
Everything.
But you know that when you get some support, if you're moving at, maybe if you're able to run 100 meters, the support is going to help you run 500 meters,
Fantastic.
And it was at a point where we knew with our demand, we needed something like a van. We needed to move to a bigger place. So the grants came in right on time to push us to be able to acquire some of these things with the support of what we had also saved, added up, and we were able to buy a van. And for the first time, we're able to actually move directly to farmers, get products directly from the farms and sell fresh. Like the plantain is being cut from the tree. And we were also able to do market research, like move to different markets to know prices, compare prices, and also the ABSA FinTech grants was really helpful. It's been very helpful. We've been able to hire more people. And if you're buying a van, obviously you're creating a job for a driver.
I know, right?
And you're getting to the farmers, you're creating jobs or income for the farmers as well. So I can't say less of how helpful the grants was to the business.
And this is something that was done, in partnership with the MasterCard Foundation. So once again, I want to say Big shout outs to MasterCard Foundation. You really, really are making a difference in many people's lives here in Ghana. So we're going for a quick break. When we return, we'll find out more about how we can make this, new relationship not just work, but how you who are also watching us at home, how you can also tap into this opportunity in the extended value chain for Agric and Native. Because here you are, someone is creating jobs for people in the production space. Someone else is creating jobs for people in the extended space, but in the logistics, and bringing the food close to us, the consumers. So what can you do watching us? We'll be right back. Please, don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the Springboard Hangouts. I hope you had a quick snack whilst you're away. I mean, we're also enjoying the snacks here. And I'm sure you've seen this biscuit here. This is one of the cookies that Quet brought to us today to enjoy in our studios. Thank you so much, Emmanuel, for being with us. So we were hanging out with Emmanuel Twene, who is the CEO of Quet Organic Farms, as well as Elselund Sampson. She is the CEO of Big Sam's Market, or as we call her, Ajwa Agbogloshi. You haven't told us about how you got that Ajwa Agbogloshi. But meanwhile, you've been working with different people. So what kind of impact have you had in that community of farmers and, market women that you work with?
It's the excitement. Mm-hmm. I always say that in a busy Accra setting, where we are so busy, there's work, there's traffic, and you probably plan on going to the markets on Saturday. What happens on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to the market woman? Her products need to be sold. And with working with us, you don't need to wait till Saturday to get your groceries, your momoni or your Kobe or your condo. You can order from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So this is creating a ready market for the market women or the farmer every single day. So they are being sold. You literally can see the excitement when they see you. Sometimes I'm like, maybe I should go and stand for assemblywoman. It's exciting, it's fulfilling. And I mean, when I started, I've always had a very big vision for Big Sam's. I would never say that I started having, I thought it would be small. No. I had a very broad vision from the start. There's the vision. You don't know how you're even going to get there. Mm-hmm. And so every experience, every time I encounter the market women, I encounter the food processors, you realize that, this is what it was going to take to get here. Mm. And this is how fulfilling it is, knowing that it's not just about you. Mm. When you get a DM, Big Sam's, can you help me sell my products? Or can you do this? It's very, very, it makes you feel good. It makes you know that you're creating impact, not just for you as a person because you're happy with what you're doing, but other people rely on you. I recently got a call from a woman who sells fish that we buy from. It was like, Minte Monka, I've not heard from you. And it made me realize how important we are to these people, selling to them. And I had to talk to her and let her know that we are going to come to her in some few days. So that is how impactful what we are doing is in the lives of people.
So if someone is listening to us right now and is wondering, okay, I'm also into maybe selling fish, or I grow, I have a fish farm, or maybe I have some other farm. How do they get in touch with you to be part of this big dream that you are building right here for the past 7 years?
Yes. So you can always find us bigsamsmarket.com. Mm-hmm. You can visit our website, you find our contact details. You can also follow our social media platforms for our contact numbers and then reach out to us and we will partner with you to see what we can do to improve everyone's life.
So on Hangouts, one of the things that we do is to actively promote local businesses. So here, we don't mind if you give us your number. So please give us your number. Okay. So that it will be on the screen. They don't need to go and now look for you. Say it now. All
right. So if you want to order from Big Sam's Market or make inquiries from Big Sam's Market, send us a WhatsApp message on 054-9964-842. 054-9964-842. Or feel free to visit bigsamsmarket.com. You will really love shopping on the website, bigsamsmarket.com.
Now, My big boss, a couple of weeks ago, you launched the 60-day Grow Your Own Vegetables Challenge. What was that?
Being in the agribusiness space and agricultural space, I realized that so many potentials that we are overlooking as people, and especially as young people. And so we try in our own small way, try as much as possible to, at any given opportunity, let people understand and know that there's a big space to accommodate all of us. The whole idea was because we realized this year the raw vegetables prices kept going up, and I think my sister would attest to that. Prices were just increasing by the day, and it got to points where we were buying one piece of tomato for 10 cedis and all that. And people were complaining, so we thought that, okay, why not have this initiative where families can grow their own organic vegetables in their backyards with our support. And so here, where the targets were people living in the city, people, schools, people who have no experience at all in doing agriculture. And so what we intended to do is that, or what we are doing is that we post videos on a weekly basis, send you video of what to do, and then the following week we send you another video showing you what next to do for the next 60 days until your harvest is ready, and then you share with us to see the progress we've had over the period. And the partnership with Mastercard Foundation, the Ghana Grows, and then the Springboard Roadshow Foundation has really projected the Grow Your Own Vegetables in 60 Days project. And I think we can do more. We can have as many people as possible to be part of the project, and then we're hoping that by the end of the period, we should have a lot of people coming out from agric, having the interest in going into agric and agribusiness, and then doing their own thing for themselves.
Yeah. And so far, how many people have joined the challenge, including me?
So we have over 600 people.
Fantastic. Over 600 people growing their own vegetables. And it's a very simple thing. We meeting in the WhatsApp group, and then he would come and say, okay, so this week, this is what we are doing. And I have been enjoying it. So in 60 days, I won't come to you. Maybe for my okra and my tomatoes, but I'll come for other things. And it will reduce my food bill. That's beautiful. So the link has been dropped in the comments, so you can actually click on it and also join the 60-day Grow Your Own Vegetables 60-day challenge. And who knows, for every cohort, when we reach a particular number, let's say about 200 in a group, we close it. So for every cohort, there's going to be a winner in that cohort, because we want you to not just grow the vegetables, but want to see how it is growing. So we want you to regularly tag us either at Springboard Roadshow Foundation or Springboard Zone or Comfort Okran A or Albert Okran A or Quest Farms, and then we would see how far you are going. And based on the best farmer for the cohort, you would win a prize. So be part of it. So we're going for a quick break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Springboard Hangouts. I hope you've been enjoying the program so far. So there's a quick question that sometimes I want to find out from your perspective, considering that you're young people operating in the agribusiness space. If there's someone there who wants to also find his or her opportunity in the agribusiness space or agric space, what would you say to him or her? Let me start from you, Emmanuel.
Okay, so on the lighter phase, what my sister Joa is doing, you wouldn't think of it as agri or agribusiness. You will be thinking of it as just a grocery store, but then it's an agribusiness she's created. Now, out of all the list of items that she delivers, someone can also just pick just one out of all the list that she sells, and say, I want to master just this, and also sell to the populace. And so there are big opportunity out there for everyone to get involved in agric and then agribusiness. The truth is that we keep on eating and we keep on diversifying our food. our food system keeps changing by the day. And so it means that there's a need for, research. There's a need for people doing some other things to supplement what we already knew. Our population is increasing. And so that's why in some countries, even, frogs, and then frog farming is a business, cockroach farming is a business, cricket farming is a business, and all that, because the population is increasing and they need to be able to supplement the protein needs of the people. And so, yes, as far as our population is increasing, there's a big opportunity for us. Even in the insect space, there's a lot of opportunity, One of the reasons why food prices keeps increasing is because we as humans are competing with the animal farmers for food. And so the soybean that we're using for our food is the same soybean that the poultry farmer, the pig farmer is also using to feed their pigs. And so there's big competition. Here's the case that people doing cricket, people doing black soldier fly to get the larvae to replace soybean. And so there's also another space within that category where you can always find your way around. So there's so much opportunities that we can take advantage of in the agribusiness space. I always tell people that for me, I see no competition in the agric and agribusiness space. It should rather be collaborations, because Adwa needs me. I need Adwa because her platform can sell all my products. The same way, without my product, her platform becomes, excuse my language, useless. So I need her, she needs me. So there shouldn't be any form of competition between us, but rather should be a collaboration between us, where my focus will just be on production, where she handles everything marketing, and then her focus becomes just marketing, and then doesn't have to worry herself about production.
What you told me is that the Ghana Grows program is really relevant because it will engage people, support them to find the opportunities in the extended value chain for agric and native. Sure. It also implies that if there are people there watching us today who may say that, I don't really know what to do. I just finished my schooling and I can't find a job. Adwa, do you subscribe to what he just finished, or would you say something different? What would we say for someone who is watching us today?
It's unfortunate that when we were growing up and we were studying agric in school, it was just about farming. So we grew up thinking when you hear agric, it's farming. And for me, I think I've shared it on several platforms that I had to run my business for 2 years before I actually got to know that I was running an agri-business. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know I was actually in that space. And I must commend the Ghana Grow initiative, and then Springboard Roadshow Foundation for doing this, because you're making people get to know different aspects of agriculture and letting us know that it's not just farming. Because if you farm, this farmer who sells the plantain, she's in the eastern region somewhere. But I will move from here, get the plantains from here, and bring it to people in Accra. So it's very broad. So I would say that if you're watching us today, there are so many opportunities. There are so many opportunities, and we shouldn't look too far. Don't overthink it. My mom used to sell food stuff on the tabletop. I am selling food stuff online. It's like a generational thing. Something she did in 85, 87, I am doing it in 2024 in a very advanced way.
Yeah.
So don't think that, oh, you need this or that, you need so many things to go into agriculture. Look around you. Look at what people are doing. Observe other people. Get inspiration. Ask questions. Very important. And then you will find problems. You find that people really have a lot of problems, which is really connected to the agricultural space. And then you can find your niche and work on that.
And that is why they are the Ghana Grows Young Innovators Award winners for 2024. Thank you for showcasing what is possible in our country. Thank you for showcasing what young people can do. And thank you for opening the eyes of those watching us today to see that there's so much opportunity in the extended value chain for agric and native. So thank you for watching us today. I hope you were inspired by Emmanuel and Elsie, who are doing marvelous things and have actually won the Young Innovators Award. Next week, we'll come your way again with another set of young innovators to see their journey as well and see that you would also be inspired. And so until we come your way again next week, know that you are loved, you are blessed, you are the most important person in the whole wide world. We love you. Bye.
Zimbabwe, yeah. Here's where we turn around. Here's where we turn around.
Springboard Hangout is fun-filled, educative, and impactful virtual conversations for young people. Discover and engage success stories and life lessons in the agriculture, agribusiness, and ATVET sectors. Join Comfort Okran on this adventurous and life-transforming journey. This and every Friday at 7 p.m. on Facebook at Comfort Okran A. Catch the repeat telecast on
Turning point, yeah. He's a turnaround.
If you're a young person and you want to be a part of our various interventions, call or WhatsApp us on 0308 255 775 or visit www.springboard.com.gh.
The light has come.